residents are asked to keep an eye out for a man who attacked a woman in the parking lot at Destiny USA. We'll have a more in-depth look at your top stories in just a moment, but first a quick check of your weather with meteorologist Jack Teber. Good morning, Jack.
Well, good morning, Megan. We have an interesting weather day ahead of us here in Oswego and throughout pretty much all of central New York. We have a wind advisory in effect. We're going to get right into it. If I can just, there we go. I love that magical appearance again. Wind advisory in effect until 2 p.m. today. We have a really strong storm coming through. It's gone right through the Midwest and it's coming towards us. As a matter of fact, they had up to 4 feet of snow in South Dakota over the weekend. So that's we won't have to worry about that, but that's how strong this storm is. Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis counties, those winds out of the south up to 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusting close to 50. So you're going to want to batten down the hatches today if you're headed out. 70 currently outside the campus center. That's kind of deceiving because that's going to be changing as that cold front heads through later this afternoon. You can see 60 in Plattsburgh, mid-60s throughout much of eastern New York State, 70s in central New York, but look off to the west. We're holding in 59 in Buffalo, 55 in Jamestown. That front has already started to move through the region. You can see on the regional radar all of this right here, right in the front there. That's where that cold front is. And you can see some stronger to severe storms right through Allegheny County and up towards Rochester. And as I said, that's going to start to hit us right around lunchtime. So we got some sunshine to start, rain arriving around lunchtime, and we do have a cool finish to the day. We'll take a look at your full forecast coming up in about 10 minutes. Send it back to Megan.
Okay, thanks, Jack. And we'll be monitoring that big storm coming in as throughout the broadcast. But this morning, Syracuse police are searching for a man who threatened to stab a woman with a hypodermic needle. The woman was walking to her car in a Destiny USA parking lot when a man tried to grab her purse. There was a struggle over the purse when the man said he would stab the woman with the needle. Syracuse police say the victim then let go of her purse and the man fled into the woods. Police are looking for a man in his 20s, about 6 feet tall. Anyone with any information is asked to call Syracuse police at 442-5222. Residents looking to get the flu shot are going to need to act fast this flu season. The vaccine this year, because the vaccine is widely available in pharmacies and other locations throughout the county. The clinic will be held from 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. on October 25th at the Spanish Action League at 700 Oswego Street in Syracuse. No appointment is necessary. Firefighters responded to a building fire in the northern Oswego County village of Lacona earlier this morning. 911 said the 1.5-story home was fully engulfed when firefighters arrived. Lacona firefighters were assisted at the scene by crews from fire departments in Orwell, Richland, Sandy Creek, Redfield, Pulaski, and Mexico. And just a state over, Philadelphia police have arrested a man suspected of a shooting in Syracuse early Saturday morning. 20-year-old Alex Rosa was shot and killed outside of Calcano's Tavern on North Geddes Street at about 2 in the morning. Police say that they contacted Philadelphia police after learning that the suspect had boarded a plane heading towards Philadelphia. Philadelphia police took Juan Sereno into custody at the airport. Sereno is charged with second-degree murder and criminal possession of a weapon. He is waiting for extradition from Philadelphia. Another fire broke out at a cabinet and countertop warehouse yesterday afternoon. 2 employees of Caseworks were inside at the time of the fire. They told investigators that they were using a torch when a rag nearby caught on fire. The fire spread quickly and caused extensive damage to the warehouse. Deputies say there are 2 apartments above the warehouse, but they were empty at the time of the fire. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll take another look at your weather and take a look at this beautiful picture sent in by a WTOP viewer.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school.
Good.
And that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
We are the Tigers from Pet 885, and you are watching WTOP. Yeah!
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
Stop. 1, 2, 3. She was the passenger. So I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk. I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed? Well, so you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Good Monday morning and welcome back. I'm here with Jack Tieber. And Jack, it was a beautiful morning, but it seems like things are going to get a little rocky when we go into the day.
Don't be deceived by that sunshine that's coming up. It has been a nice morning, but we have some really strong storms headed our way. Let's jump right into it because we do have a lot to talk about. We'll take a look at the current conditions outside the campus center right now. 70 degrees right now. It's actually pretty warm out there, but like I said, that's going to be changing with a cold front that's approaching from our west. Before it gets here, though, we do have to talk about this wind advisory that's in effect until 2 o'clock this afternoon, affecting Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis counties. Again, Oswego County, that's us. We're going to be getting winds out of the south just up until that cold front approaches. Then they'll be coming from the west, but that's going to be going at about 20 to 30 miles per hour. Could be gusting close to 50 as well. You can see our radar here right now. This is that cold front right in front of that. You can see those darker, lighter colors there. That's indicating some strong to severe storms right through Allegheny County up towards Rochester at this hour. And that's going to start pushing towards central New York. It's actually going to be intensifying before it gets to Syracuse and Oswego area. So that's something to keep in mind as well. What's causing this? Well, actually, Tropical Depression Karen, which is starting to fizzle out as it moves towards Florida, that's actually fueling this storm. You can see this cold front reaching way down from the Gulf all the way up and into central New York. And for your Monday, it's going to be causing soaking rain, and we could be seeing, as I said, some strong to severe thunderstorms at around lunchtime. Behind that cold front, just a nice big pocket of cool air, which is going to stay around with us as we get later into the week. It's actually going to be a nice week once we get through today. So we're going to take a look at your forecast. Around 11 a.m., I'm thinking those showers will start to approach. You can see right here these lighter colors, lighter shades. It's going to be strong to severe storms. Might even be seeing some lightning or some rumbles of thunder. As you head out 2 p.m., just past lunchtime, those will start to work its way east of Interstate 81. And as we get towards 5 p.m., again, that strong right here, that's that cold front. This is going to be all cooler air. We're going to be seeing our temperatures dropping from 70, where they are about now, down into the lower 60s and maybe even the upper 50s as we get into this evening. So again, today, it's basically just going to be a windy and rainy day once we get through the sunshine this morning. Again, keep in mind that wind advisory until about 2 o'clock, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. 65 for the high today. Tonight, dropping to 49. Look at that, right after that cold front comes through. Showers and that wind will continue to persist. But look at your 5-day forecast. Monday, once we get through today, we've got just really nice weather again for the rest of the week. It seems like we've just been having this really nice weather. Hey, I'll take it though. Going to be seeing really nice as we get into the weekend too.
As we get into the weekend, but we first have to get through today.
Yeah, once we get through today, it's going to be an easy going as we get into the rest of the week.
So everybody should be where to wear their boots and raincoats. And
Yeah, batten down the hatches today, umbrellas, but make sure you keep a good grip on that umbrella.
Probably not use an umbrella.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. It's up to you. You can make that call.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
No problem.
Well, it's been a week since the government shut down, and leaders in Washington are still jumbled when it comes to a solution to fund the government. The White House is putting pressure on House Speaker John Boehner to bring a solution for funding of the government to the floor for a vote, saying that there are enough Republicans who will vote yes. But Boehner says the measure will not pass without GOP provisions like delaying the Affordable Health Care Act. Boehner also said yesterday that Republicans will not pass legislation to raise the debt ceiling without adding provisions for some spending cuts. And while the shutdown continues, good news is coming for 800,000 workers who have been laid off. On Saturday, the House of Representatives passed legislation that would assure those employees would get their back pay when the government reopens. The bill is expected to clear the Democratically led Senate, even though they have blocked other measures to fund certain parts of the government during the shutdown. President Obama said he will sign the bill when it comes to his desk, but this glimpse of light at the end of the tunnel is short-lived. Workers will not see their payment until the government is back at work, which still remains unclear as to when this will happen. A 9-year-old boy from Minneapolis managed to sneak on a plane to Las Vegas, apparently without a boarding pass. George Howell has more on how this happened.
This is where it all started. A 9-year-old boy walked off a light rail car Thursday and into the Minneapolis airport with plans to travel, but no ticket. He passed through the security checkpoints of TSA screening. No problem. Then he continued on to the G concourse, specifically here at gate G4. But it's still unclear exactly how he got past the ticket agent who was collecting tickets here. What we do know is this minor did board flight 1651 and traveled some 1,300 miles to Las Vegas. Officials say it wasn't until the flight crew became suspicious because he was traveling alone and contacted Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, who took the child into custody upon landing.
I think they should take him to the tables and let him play a little because his luck was doing well, once he got to Vegas.
Air transportation expert Terry Tripler says the whole thing highlights big gaps in security, especially when it comes to children.
Because that 9-year-old child does not need identification. Anyone under 18. So I can understand standing behind a family or whatever as the family's checking in and they're not aware that he's standing behind them. I can understand that. I cannot understand the Delta gate agents. This is where I put the major problem. It happened there.
While no one would talk on camera, we did get a lot of statements. First from the TSA, essentially saying they did their jobs. Quote, the child was screened along with all other passengers to ensure that he was not a threat to the aircraft. And then Delta. Quote, Delta is taking this incident very seriously and working with authorities in the investigation. Due to the fact that it involves a minor, we are not commenting further at this time. For the traveling public, who know the rigorous routines of airport screening.
And we have to go through taking our shoes, put them in bags, go through the belt, go through the thing.
It's a mystery how a child could have slipped through the cracks.
I'm quite surprised that he got through security and all the things we as adults have to go through.
George Howell, CNN, Minneapolis.
And now we'll take a look at what's happening in Oz with Matt Stone.
Thanks, May. Yesterday we became just officially 1 month until the Louis B. O'Donnell Media Summit hit SUNY Oswego. Now, the Media Summit was founded in 2005 through the generosity of Louis Borelli Jr. and features a star-studded panel this year with ESPN SportsCenter Steve Levy being one of the confirmed attendees. Other members of the panel include Donna Goldschmidt, who has worked in the WNBA and WWE. The Media Summit takes place November 6th in Waterman Theater. Staying in Oswego, the Princeton Review has released its list of the best colleges in the Northeast for 2014, and SUNY Oswego is on it. The 152-year-old college on the shore of Lake Ontario has been on every regional best list produced by the Educational Services Company, with the first edition coming out in 2003. The review quotes SUNY Oswego students saying that they have a lot of opportunities to work with professors on research and other projects outside of the classroom to help build real-world experience. I can definitely say that being in the communication department here, the opportunities are everywhere.
Jack Tiebert is going to give us an update on what your roads look like coming in from Syracuse into the Oswego area. Jack, what does it look like?
It's actually looking pretty good right now. I don't have that graphic up. That's okay. We're gonna here. Let me try and get to it real quickly here. See, we like to have fun in the morning. We like to have fun as we're going through this whole forecast here. But actually, the roads are looking pretty good. As we can see here, we just have one problem in Syracuse, Buckley Road at 7th North Street. Other than that, 481, 81, north and southbound all look fairly good this morning.
All right, thanks, Jack. We're going to take one quick break, and when we come back, we'll have your latest entertainment news. Stay with us. You're watching Top in the Morning.
The forest is precious. One careless act caused by people and its beauty could be gone for a lifetime. Protect our friends in the forest.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Every night before the show, me and the guys, we like to loosen up a little bit.
Blue 42, hike!
Every now and then, Dan likes to take it a little too far. But hey, the show's all about competition, so we'll take it.
Stupid Dan with stupid football and stupid running.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP 10, your television station.
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school.
Good.
And that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
Good morning and welcome back, Jack. So it's been a beautiful morning, but you say a big storm is heading this way?
Yeah, we do have some problems in the foreseeable future. Within the next several hours, we're going to be seeing some heavy storms coming into central New York. Let's get right into it. We'll take a look at our current conditions outside the campus center right now, if we can get that up on the screen. We're going to be checking into that. Yes, all right. We have a wind advisory in effect until 2 p.m. today. You're going to want to take it easy if when you're going out to class today. Batten down the hatches, maybe not keep that umbrella too high up in the air if you're walking to class, because you're going to want to keep a good grip on it. So that wind advisory, like I said, effective until 2 p.m. today, affecting Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis counties. We're in Oswego County, so that affects us. The winds are going to be out of the south to start, but when that cold front approaches, we'll be seeing westerly winds coming through, but it's still going to be very gusty, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, gusts close to 50 miles an hour. So it's going to be a very windy day in Oswego. Don't be deceived by the sunshine outside the campus center right now. You can see it coming through the window. 70 right now outside the campus center, and that is going to be getting a lot cooler, as I said, when that cold front comes through. You can almost see the cold front on the radar right now. Right here, those light colors ranging from southern Allegheny County up towards Rochester, right in this area, that's where that cold front is. And once that starts to come through, we'll start to see the temperatures dropping quite a bit. It's actually going to be, this whole system, as it's coming in from the west, will start to strengthen as it hits central New York. So your timecast, you can see around 11 a.m., probably closer to noon. Between 11 o'clock, noon, and 1 o'clock is when these showers will start to approach, and we'll start to see the bigger effects of these storms. As that cold front moves through, you can see that red in there, those are going to be very strong to severe storms just east of Interstate 81. But just behind that, we're going to be seeing that nice big pocket of cold air that's going to be decreasing our temperatures throughout the day and actually as we get into the week. So we're going to take a look at your forecast for today. Wind and rain. Again, keep in mind that wind advisory. High 65. We might see some lightning, maybe even some rumbles of thunder. Tonight, again, showers and wind continue. Low 49. Winds out of the west. Those wind directions start to change. 10 to 20. Now, your 5-day forecast, again, today we got to deal with the rain. Tuesday, tomorrow morning, because when that cold front starts to come through, the lakes are still fairly warm right now, so we might actually see some lake effect rain for your morning commute, but it won't be too significant. But once we get through that, Tuesday looking like a pretty nice day, and the rest of the week just looks spectacular. We just got to get through today. The rest of the week looks pretty nice. Much cooler temps in the mid-60s. And mostly sunny skies. Remember to follow us online. We're up at Twitter at WTOP10, also Facebook. If you ever have a picture that you want to send us that's weather related, meteorology at WTOP10.com. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the morning headlines with Megan.
Well, Miley Cyrus hosted Saturday Night Live and Halle Berry had a baby. Martha Shade has those stories and more in your Hollywood Minute.
Miley Cyrus was up late hosting Saturday Night Live over the weekend. The pop star didn't shy away from poking a little fun at her provocative VMA performance.
If you walk out there like that, they're gonna put you in prison, like that guy.
20-year-old singer also ripped congressional Republicans for their part in shutting down the federal government. Miley even played a sexy Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann with a dancing John Boehner by her side. Halle Berry and her husband are new parents. The two welcomed a baby boy into the world on Saturday in Los Angeles. This is Berry's second child, but the first with her beau, French actor Olivier Martinez. The two married in July. And at the box office this weekend, Gravity was #1. The sci-fi thriller raked in a record-breaking $55.6 million. In the #2 slot was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. It dropped 37% to second place. It brought in $21.5 million. And in third place was the Ben Affleck and Justin Timberlake flick, Runner Runner. It scored $7.6 million in its opening weekend. That's your Hollywood Minute. I'm Martha Shade.
Thanks, May. And the new film Gravity, starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, pulled in nearly $56 million in one of the top 3-day showings of all time. And obviously, we saw there, Gravity revolves around two astronauts left floating in space when their space shuttle is damaged. Sandra Bullock, who has a far larger role than Clooney does, has seen the results in the box office, with the film becoming a cultural phenomenon. Producer David Hyman, who played a key role in Harry Potter franchise, brought the project to Warner Studios after Universal put it into a turnaround. Now, you believers, you better listen up. They've been waiting a long time, but the wait is over. Justin Bieber has released his new song, Heartbreaker. He did it early this morning as a part of his promotion, where he will release a song every week for the next 10 weeks. A slow melodic tune for you ladies. Heartbreaker is definitely a song that will have the ladies screeching with some excitement. Bieber took to Twitter to tweet about the song before releasing the single, saying, "These songs are different, these are my journals." And obviously last night, if you're paying some attention, what a game between the Cowboys and the Broncos. They played one of the highest scoring regular season games in NFL history yesterday afternoon. Peyton Manning and Tony Romo went back and forth until a late Romo interception set up a game-winning field goal by Denver kicker Matt Prater to send Denver to a 5-0 record and a mesmerizing 51-48 victory. Peyton continued to sizzle, throwing for 419 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Tony Romo, who was up for the task, threw for a career-high 506 yards and 5 TDs. Denver now meets up with the Jaguars next week, where they are an all-time NFL record 28-point favorite against winless Jacksonville. And there was a late Monday morning football game last night, going up until 2 a.m. between the Oakland Raiders and the San Diego Chargers. Oakland's Terrell Pryor threw 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter and then set up a late field goal by turning a potential sack into a 3rd-and-long conversion that gave the Raiders a 27-17 victory over the Chargers. The Raiders used 5 turnovers, a goal line stand, and Charles Woodson's 25-yard return of Danny Woodhead's fumble, and also 2 long field goals by Sebastian Janikowski to beat the Chargers, who dropped to 2-3. That's all for entertainment news. Let's go back to May.
exciting weekend. I am so excited to see Gravity. It looks amazing.
Definitely looks good. Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, power combo right there. Obviously want to see them together. Definitely something that we should go see.
And actually, James Cameron last week gave him said it was going to be one of the best movies in that genre that he's ever seen, which is a huge compliment coming from somebody like James Cameron.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to turn into maybe like a Harry Potter franchise where we get a second, a third, a fourth movie that people start to grab on because it's such an interesting concept. The whole storyline is very interesting.
All right, I'm excited to see it. Thanks, Matt.
No problem.
We're going to take one last quick break, and when we come back, we'll have a final look at your forecast. Stay with us.
You believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry.
Pass the honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Hi, I'm Al Roker, class of 76, Oswego State University. You're watching WTOP, Channel 10. We didn't have this when I was in school. We just had radio and smoke signals.
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP 10, your television station.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And now we'll take a final look at your forecast with Jack Tieber.
All right, we do have a wind advisory in effect until 2 p.m. Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis counties. That's south winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. It could be very gusty. Your day planner, again, some sun to start. We're starting in the low 70s, mainly upper 60s, low 70s. By noon, those showers will start to arrive. And then by 3 o'clock, you could even be seeing some lightning and maybe some rumbles of thunder as you're out. So you're going to want to take it easy as you're headed out. Maybe hold on to your umbrella extra tight. You can follow us online at Twitter at WTOP10. Remember to send us your meteorology photos as well, meteorology at WTOP10.com. We always like to share our photos here. Because we do get some pretty cool photos. We got the sunsets here. We got so many cool things to do. So.
And the sunrises. This morning, the sky looked beautiful.
Yeah, that picture that our producer sent in to us was really nice. But like I said, that sun isn't going to be around too much longer today.
So once the storm comes in, do you have any idea how long it's going to be here for? Is it the rest of the day, all night? Or?
Yeah, it's going to continue into the afternoon and into the evening. Like I said earlier, the lakes are still kind of warm, so tomorrow morning we might see some lake effect rain showers, but it won't be anything too significant. Tomorrow should clear up and be a pretty nice day.
And this is the same storm that just dropped 4 feet of snow in South Dakota?
Yeah, I wish I had time to put a picture up for you, but I saw some pictures this morning. They had up to 4 feet of snow drop in a city in South Dakota I think it was last night or over the weekend. It's crazy.
But no snow will hit here, so that's going to do it for us. I'm Megan Roberts.
I'm meteorologist Jack Tieber.
Have a great morning.